his current thoughts, pick a card. That is the subject of today's pick a card reading. Remember guys, it is intuitive and it is general. So if some of the messages don't resonate, just ignore them, take whatever does. If you would like a private reading or any information about the reading, etc., please check the description box below. Please also pause the reading now if you haven't chosen your group. Here we go. So, his current thoughts. So we've got awaiting results, opportunity beckons, and giving and receiving. This is 7 of coins, 4 of cups, and 6 of coins. Okay, so his current thoughts are that he's kind of waiting. He's waiting for something, and obviously that's going to be very different for each person watching, but yet he's definitely waiting. The 7 of coins is certainly an energy of kind of pausing, a pause in proceedings. It can be a card of reflection. It can be a card about deciding which way to go. There's definitely a sense of that with these two, of him not being sure which way to go. For some of you, I'm not going to lie, for some of you this does kind of seem like he's potentially kind of comfortable where he is, so he's not making any moves. So if you're waiting for him to do something, the kind of 6 of coins is like an equal, like a balanced energy. It's like equal giving and receiving. It's kind of an enjoying sort of tranquil energy. It's kind of enjoying the situation. So I think for some of you, it's like he's been given an opportunity, or you want him to take some action, but actually he's kind of comfortable with the situation as it is. So that's for some of you. For some of you, he's certainly kind of thinking about what to do. Like I say, the 7 of coins is saying he can be successful, he can take the action that you're considering, he can move forwards. But you know what, he's kind of, and he's done a lot of the work, but he's kind of now looking for the best way forwards. The 4 of cups would suggest that there's some element of him not seeing an opportunity. Opportunity beckons. It's like there's something there, but he doesn't quite see it, or he's kind of unaware of it. He's not making the most of an opportunity. For some of you, it's that he doesn't see it. For some of you, it's that he's kind of a little hurt, or he's closed off. Some of you, he's just not ready. It's like he might take it in the future, but he's just not ready right this moment. So there are his current thoughts. Hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I will see you either on a private reading or on here in the next couple of days. See you later, guys. Hello, group 2. So we've got detach, which is justice. Choose your battles, which is the 7 of wands, and healing begins, which is the 6 of swords. Oops. Okay. So, his current thoughts. You know what? He's quite thoughtful at the moment. He's trying to think of the right thing to do. For the majority of you, it's about making the right choices. Some of them may be caught up in a legal or a relationship, you know, like a divorce or a separation or a difficult time at work. There's some sort of like a rule-based situation going on. This is the Justice card. So for some of them, what their thoughts are on like and because of this choose your battles card next to it, which is the 7 of wands, there's this feeling of maybe they're caught up in some dispute or difficulty, either with a past relationship or at work or whatever. But they are trying to let that go, detach. They are trying to move forwards with their life. They are trying to take the right action. They're trying to do the right thing. But they're being very careful about what they choose to get involved in. Choose your battles. This is about, you know, the 7 of wands is really about listening in your heart to what's right and focusing on that. And that's very strong with the justice card being next to it. So he is his thoughts are very much on what he thinks is the right thing to do and following through on that. So for some of you, that's like a big yes. And for some of you, it's like, oh, because, you know, it depends on your person's situation. But he is focused on what he thinks is the right thing to do. It might not be what he wants to do, but it's the right thing in his mind. The Seven of Wands says that if he follows through on what he thinks is the right thing and he listens to his heart and soul and he goes for that, ultimately he will win. But the sevens are about overcoming external obstacles. So I'm not going to lie and say that it will be easy for him. It won't necessarily be easy. It is a bit of a challenge. It is a bit of a battle. He will have to kind of, you know, he'll have to kind of go against the grain a little. He will have to kind of stick up for what he believes in and focus if he's going to get there. But the Six of Swords says that he's well on his way. He's on his way to healing this situation or himself, whatever it is. He's definitely got a situation that he's trying to resolve and do the right thing by. But the Six of Swords would say that he will move on with this. He will move into the light. He will move away from this difficult situation and towards what's right for him eventually. So he's on his way, but he is in the process of healing rather than healed, if that makes sense. So he's kind of in the process of dealing with this. So they're his current thoughts. Hope this makes sense. Loads of love to you. I will see you on a private reading or on here in the next couple of days. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you soon. Hi, number threes. So, his current thoughts. We've got believe and succeed, which is the Six of Wands. Rest and reconsider, which is the Nine of Wands. And clarity of belief, which is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so his current thoughts. You know what? He's kind of at a turning point, or he's getting there. He feels like he is on the right track, and it looks like he is. And if you're waiting for him to kind of come to a realization or take some kind of affirmative action, it does look possible. It definitely looks possible. It's been a bit of a struggle for him, but he's getting there. The Six of Wands as the opening card does suggest, with this believe and succeed, that he's kind of overcome some major obstacle, or he's come to some sort of epiphany. He's had some sort of revelation or realization in a regard. It's like the Six of Wands is a victory card. It's a feeling successful card. There's maybe something he's done recently that's made him feel like he can achieve, he can get where he wants to be, or that he can move forwards in the way that he was hoping to. You know, so he's got a sense of belief here. He thinks he can do it. You know, he thinks he can do it. The Nine of Wands is saying, though, that even though he thinks he can do it, the journey has taken it out of him somewhat. He is feeling a little bit tired. He is feeling a little bit fed up. He is feeling like it's all a little bit much. The John Holland calls it, this particular deck calls it rest and reconsider. It's interesting because the rest energy is interesting because the general message with the Nine of Wands is like, don't give up, keep going. But we know what they mean here. What John Holland really means is it's like, you know, you're nearly there. So just take a big breath, dig deep, you know, have a little sort of disco nap and then move forwards, you know. So he's kind of feeling tired by the situation. It's kind of taking it out of him. But you know what? He can get there. He's going to have some sort of aha or realization, clarity of belief. So he's got this kind of soul stirring with this double wand card. He's kind of got this feeling of, you know, of success is in sight and maybe I can get there. It's a bit of a struggle, but he can get there. And then he's going to have this aha, this revelation. Ace of Swords. This is like massive clarity. This is a massive hit of truth. This is a revelation. This is things kind of coming to you and having a bit of a breakthrough. This is the chance for triumph, for success. Okay? So he is going to have some sort of breakthrough about being able to succeed and being able to move forwards. And I mean, I know this could be on anything, but you know what I'm talking about here. Because obviously it's going to be different for each one of you. But he is going to have that revelation and he's on his way. So loads of love, number threes. I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you either on a private reading or on here on YouTube in the next couple of days. Loads of love.